with live television, whether you're a weather person or an anchor person or, you know, just a crazy person. You know, when you throw it live, that's the ultimate kiss of death. But just to remind you, if you're new to HSN, became a customer pick at the higher price. It's not quite a half off sale. It's, you know, dipping close to that category. Kitchen HQ is exclusive to us here at HSN. If you're looking for really the little black dress of pans, this is what you want. You bake in it, you sear in it, you saute in it. Honestly, you know what? If you put that lid on it, you could pop popcorn in it. I'm serious. If you put that lid that we have available on it, pop popcorn on this over a campfire, I'll tell you what, that brings kettle corn to a whole new level. So ask about that cook and look lid. Red is almost gone. What we call silver is kind of a smoke or dove gray. We have a couple, oh, actually fewer than 2 dozen of that gray. There's that turquoise blue, and then here's the black. One question that we do ask, and I'll have Mark kind of speak to this as well, oven safe, dishwasher safe, no seasoning whatsoever. Now, I do have arthritis. I know we were talking about Sjogren's syndrome at the beginning of this hour. It does have some heft to it. So, you know, don't be afraid of that. Now, if you do have dexterity issues like I do, there is a helper handle. It is cast iron, so, you know, it's not one of those pans that's gonna float up, you know, to the ceiling, but it is also so much easier to care for. I can tell you it doesn't feel quite as heavy in my own personal opinion as other cast iron that I've picked up. Might be because it's got that nice balance of that helper handle. There are those double-sided pour spouts. If you're taking note at home, I know Mark spoke to it, but the depth on this is over 2 inches in the height. Now you could use this as a roasting pan. So if you wanted to do chicken, if you wanted to prime rib, if you wanted to do a roast, if you wanted to do a pork loin, if you wanted to see what Mark's up to in his backyard, now we can do that. So Mark, in lieu of technical difficulties, you gotta catch me up.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we're just about to take our steak off, and what's beautiful about the steak, again, you pick up that incredible crust on the steak, that incredible taste, texture, and flavor that you only get with cast iron. So let me go ahead and pop that here for just a second, and I'm going to take our onions, and I'll remind you at this point, it's gas, glass, induction, or electric. It makes no difference at all. So now we've got some burnt points on the bottom, which I'm absolutely loving and looking forward to. I'm going to put a little bit of red wine right in there like that. Now, anybody who's ever worked with cast iron before knows that red wine is famous for stripping the finish off the bottom of a cast iron pan. And that's why I wanted to show you a really nice steak pan sauce at the end of it, because I want you to see how fast and easy that cleanup really is. So a little bit of heavy cream and a little bit of red wine to pull those burnt bits off the bottom. You can add a touch more garlic if you want, but let's just show you here. I'm going to push the onions off just a little, and let's take that steak sauce and just give it a little bit of a pour. And Shannon, this is the kind of meals that I want you to enjoy at home with your family, with your friends, and just kind of, you know, go ahead and have a beautiful time being at home, cooking for the ones that you love with tools that you know are going to do the job and give everybody that incredible experience. And what's great about this, as I move to the oven again, we're using our smoker. You can use your oven at home. What's great about this is that it doesn't matter what style of cooking you love to do, how you love to do it. This is absolutely going to take care of it for you. So let me set that here, just like that. And I'm going to show you something. The cheese, whoop, there we go, just pops right off. Watch this. Is that incredible?
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
You want to talk about a crusty cheese. And the cleanup, you can see the bottom here. I'm just going to push it out of the way. Even the burnt-on cheese doesn't stick to the bottom of this pan. Imagine the results of a cast iron pan, but the cleanup and ease of use of one of those pans that have that glass bottom that never, ever, ever gives you that depth and control in cooking. So I'm just going to kind of put the sauce over here for a second, just out of the way, and I'm going to come back because I want you to see this cleanup. From start to finish, this was a steak, this was the garlic, this was the onions, this was all the sauce, and all this is, when I'm done, is a wipe. Have you ever in your life seen cast iron work with you like that? That's incredible. I got some salmon to grab off of our big grill there.
And hey, Mark, can I ask you a question? So I know you wiped off the interior. You can also wipe off the exterior very easily.
Yes, the exterior is, there we go, silicone polyester, so silicone polyester, so it's great, or sorry, silicone. What's nice about that is it withstands those great temperatures. So come on back here, and here's a neat little trick for you. This is cast iron. So you know when they go to the fancy restaurants, when they bring out those dishes and they're smoking all over the place? Heat up that cast iron, pop it in there, and you've got a beautiful dinner for two for you and your sweetheart that you didn't have to spend $75 on. You don't have to worry about having to go out You don't have to worry about, missing out on those experiences because we're, kind of at home a little more than we usually are. But if you want great food, if you want terrific results, and if you want generational cookware, the type of cookware that my kids are going to use when I'm done with it because it's cast iron, this is the way to go. And all you really have to do is check out all of those incredible reviews on hsn.com, and you're going to see how much people love our nonstick cast iron.
Hey, Mark, don't take this the wrong way. We might never have you back again. Because, I mean, seriously, to spy on you in your kitchen, man. We
have a ball.
You do. Well, and hey, thank your lovely wife for us, too. She's hired.
She's so good.
She's hired.
So
She's so good. In fact, you couldn't see Victoria. She was giving you the, look good. You got the Victoria. That looks good.
That looks good.
That looks good.
Well,
Mark,
the kids are going to split this chimichanga, I'm telling you that.
All right, eat the leftovers. Mark, good to see you. Best of the whole family. Thank you for showing off your backyard. I know I've heard stories. It's as fabulous as you said. Thank you, Mark. Well, the pan is as fabulous as we say, as Mark